All right. Well, the circus came to town for Monday Night Football here with the Chicken Yard Sports Boys with a spicy video for you.
Oh man, and what a game to do it on. I mean, if the Raiders would have found a way to lose that game, that would have just been the most Raiders shit of all time.
It already was the most Raiders shit of all time. The fact that they get we'll just start with the ending, but in overtime when Brian Edwards gets just literally the most epic catch ever, especially for a rookie, comes down with it, has to like backpedal out of that tackle and then diving to get in. Whole crowd thinks that the game is over. People are rushing the field, and John Gruden is just like, God damn it, I can't believe we didn't get in. And then
Yeah.
they throw a fucking interception. It was the most Raiders thing ever after taking a false start. It was just pure
Oh
comedy
yeah.
gold.
Well, even I even thought Carr was in on that first down rush, and then Leatherwood fucking false starts, and then Derek Carr throws an absolute 5-yard laser beam at Willie Snead. It's like, bro, dude, what are you doing throwing the ball that hard? He's 5 feet away from you. Yeah. Dude, just like give him the football.
And Gruden's face afterwards was one of the most priceless things ever. He's just like, I am so above all of these losers. I can't believe how pathetic my team is.
Yeah, so they turn the ball over there, and the Ravens get one first down, and then proceed to just shit the bed entirely themselves. And Lamar fumbles it on third down to give the Raiders basically back into field goal range. And then what do the Raiders do? They decide to be the fucking Raiders and like take a delay game penalty, bringing their kicker out, and then decide, actually, you know what? We don't want to kick a 45-yard field goal when there's like 3 minutes left and it's first down. And so they bring Derek Carr back on the field. And just an absolute blown coverage by Marlon Humphreys leads to a Raiders touchdown and the first win.
They brought the kitchen sink, and it's like, yeah, that's a great blitz there. I mean, you think they're going to run the ball. It's really nobody's fault. I mean, only an arrogant asshole throws the ball deep there, especially when you have Carr backpedaling like 10 yards and then just throwing off his back foot. I mean, yeah, great. That play worked out. But in all reality, like, that is such a buffoonish call. Like, you're so much safer kicking the field goal there. But I mean, good for them. Like, yeah, it worked out. But I definitely took issue with that last play because it was just preposterous and unnecessary. But of course, the Raiders win like that.
Yeah, it was a classic fucking Monday Night Raiders game. They're just like, somehow they are always winning these like absurd games. Like they beat the Chiefs last year, and they beat the Steelers when the Steelers were good. And it is just absolutely hilarious.
Especially since they marched right down the field with 30 seconds left to kick a field goal to get into overtime. Like, that was one of the more impressive things I've ever seen the Raiders do. But yeah, I mean,
but also very interesting play calling. Sorry to interrupt. I mean, the Ravens are known for bringing the house all the time, and they decide to stop bringing the house and just play like soft coverage just on that final 30 seconds to let Derek Carr just pick them apart. It was just like, dude, what are we doing here? Like, stick to your guns. You've been doing it all game. That's your MO. Like, don't stop blitzing then.
Also, Marlon Humphrey, for whatever inexplicable reason, just didn't try to wrap up Hunter Renfrow as he was running down the sideline. It's like, yeah, guy, he might have been out there, but if you don't know his foot went out, like, wrap him up. And then Hunter Renfrow takes it way down in there. But, man, the Ravens definitely shit the bed, especially Lamar tonight. I mean, dude, like, you cannot fumble twice like that, because it was 17-10. He fumbles. The Raiders score a touchdown, tie the game. Then they go back down, score a touchdown. And then in overtime, all they have to do is get down the field and kick a field goal, and he fumbles again. It was brutal.
Yeah, I know. Well, he had 3 fumbles, only lost 2 of them. And yeah, I mean, the Ravens definitely found a way to lose that football game. It was funny. It was actually a pretty slow game. I mean, the 27-33 score wouldn't reflect that, but until midway through the fourth quarter, it was 17-10.
Yeah.
And And then out of nowhere, the game just absolutely erupted, and we got one of the more wild finishes we're going to see this year.
Definitely. And Darren Waller is a beast. He's continuing to be a beast. But yeah, just not a great game from the Ravens. I think overall this game was quite the circus towards the end, especially going into overtime and the end of the game. So without further ado, Chicken Yard Sports would like to present the Monday Night Football Circus Edition.